documentary called A Plea for Justice, and it was produced in the run-up to Rodney's last execution date, which was, as people will remember, in 2019. Um, the filmmakers involved are also people that were involved in the very first documentary that came out about Rodney, which was called State vs. Reed, which is a movie that we've watched many times over the years, but of course it's out of date now. And this is sort of an update to that. And like I said, it's in 6 parts. So each one ranges from like 8 minutes to 20 minutes long. So I'll have to keep coming up and starting the next one. So it won't be just a smooth line, but it shouldn't, I don't think, take that much extra time. And it deals with a lot of the different aspects of the case. Different witness testimony, different forensics evidence, all kinds of things that have been uncovered over the years. So it's pretty great, and I think all together it's about an hour and 20 minutes. So we're going to start that soon. I do want to point out that there are snacks over here, and I made all these cookies and brownies that are in the red heart bags, and I would just like people to just take those with them, because I don't want to take them home. So I'm just pointing that out now, that when you're leaving and you would like to take as much baked goods as possible with you, please do so. And also there's water here. I think there's some food and plates and things that are coming out over here. And then there's also a donation bucket over here, and we encourage people to make a donation, also take one, please. And before Roderick comes up here, I also want to make people aware who are not that Rodney's hearing has been moved again, this time to July. I believe it's July 19th, yeah, okay, July 19th. But all the activities and things that we were planning for the hearing when we thought it was in May, we are still going to be doing. We have a weekend of activities just prior to the hearing that we are going to be letting people know about. And we'll also be doing events in May and June. And so if you want to keep up to date on that and have all the information, this little leaflet over here has various Facebook pages, websites, and ways to keep up with what is going on for Rodney and all the activities and things that we'll be engaging in. So also please take one of these, and if you're on Facebook or if you're on Instagram or if you surf the web, please go and look at these pages and keep up on what our next events are going to be. All right, Roger?
First off, I'd like to give all honor and glory to God. For without him, we can't do nothing. With him, we can do all things. And that's including bringing Rodney home and abolishing his death penalty.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen. This documentary, as she said, she explained pretty much what it's going to entail, but this documentary doesn't begin to even scratch the surface of all the things that are wrong in this case. It goes through it, but it's much deeper than a lot of you even realize. There's points in this that's just mind-blowing. And to actually know this and look at your brother on death row, knowing there's nothing you can do but scream and yell, you know what I mean? It makes you, almost feel useless. But God gave us a voice for a reason, to stand up for ourselves, closed mouths don't get fed. And that's what we need to do, not just the Reed family, relatives, friends, but everybody needs to band together, stand up and use your voices, because as long as we allow this type of injustice go on, because it's up to us, we can stop it, we can't end it, but we have to unite as a community, a state, and a nation in order to make change. And a lot of people say, well, that's hard to do. But like I said in the beginning, you can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens you, and we can do this. We got to keep a positive mind and positive actions, and we got to not just talk the talk, but walk the walk.
Come on now.
We got to go out there, and we got to let these people know we're tired of people being gunned down in the streets, our people. We're tired of going before a judge and getting excess, unnecessary time. We're tired of just being modern day slaves, making money off of us. That's why it's so corrupt. It's all about money. The more of us they have in there, the more money they make. And the easier their system goes, because it's working just fine for them. For them. That's the way they designed it, to oppress and hold us down and to knock all the fight out of us to where we don't say nothing, to where we allow this to keep going on. And it could be your brother, it could be you.
Oh, yes.
Because at one time I was sitting over there where y'all are. Did the tide turn? Now I'm over here. And I thought, well, no, that could never happen to me or anybody in my family. But, you know, you really don't think about it until you get home.
That's right.
You know, and that's why I commend so many different people. You know, God is good. He puts people in your lives. Some people that have not even been touched by this, you know, physically. But spiritually, they have. And they stand up and they come out and they help people like us that's going through it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a beautiful thing. And I like to thank everybody that's standing is doing what is put on our heart to do. Standing up for right, truth, justice. That's what it's all about. So, as I said, this movie here, you can't begin to describe all of the injustice in it, but it gives you so much that it just blows your mind to where you walk out of here and you say, why is Rodney Reed still on death row? Why is the Reed family still not yet whole? Why do we have to suffer as a community? Because injustice denied for one is a threat to justice for us all. It's out there. And until we tighten up, man, it's gonna stay like this. And I'm ready to tighten up. Because in the beginning, when this happened to my brother, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna sit down and we're gonna watch this movie. But when it happened to my brother in the beginning, my sole purpose was to get justice for my brother and bring him home. But the longer me and my mom, you know, out there fighting and traveling and doing what we're doing and start to meet other families that are going through the same thing that we're going through and start to meet exonerees that's been through what my brother's been through, the more interaction, the more the need for me to do more than just for my family. Because if there's 1,000 other Rodney out there that need the same, at least the same. And that's why we stand here to say we are here against the death penalty. I can't advocate for each and every one individually, but what I can do is advocate to abolish the death penalty, and I'll stand and I'll fight on that until that happens. Thank y'all for coming and enjoy the film. Now there is food over here. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I do have gloves. If we want one person serving with gloves or whatever, there's some sausage and chicken and stuff over here, whatever. If you're welcome, it's there to eat. And fix your plate and enjoy the movie.
They found the body of a woman